Hello everyone, let us begin our mathematics class. In my previous video, I have solved up to question number 2, the word problems we are solving, exercise 3.6, class 10, mathematics, exercise 3.6, word problems, question 1 and question 2, both were solved in the previous video. Now in this video, I am going to solve the third question. That is, let us repeat the question first. Gitu travels 300 kilometers to her home partly by train and partly by bus. Okay. She takes 4 hours if she travels 60 kilometers by train and remaining by bus. She travels 300 kilometers in all, partly by train and by bus. If she travels 60 kilometers by train and remaining 240 kilometers by bus, then she takes 4 hours to reach home. Second condition is given as, if she travels 100 kilometers by train and the remaining 200 kilometers by bus, then she takes 2 hours more. That means 4 hours and 10 minutes extra. Sorry, 10 minutes more. So 4 hours plus 10 minutes to reach home. Now our task is to find out the speed of the train and the bus separately. So it's a very interesting question. Let's solve. We don't know the speed of the bus and the speed of the train here. So let us take the speed of the bus be x kilometer per hour, speed of the train be x kilometer per hour, and the speed of the bus be y kilometer per hour. So we will write like, let, this is third question, okay? Let the speed of the train be x kilometer per hour, speed of the bus be y kilometer per hour. Now there are two cases. So first case, so we will write case 1. In this case, distance traveled by train is distance traveled by train. What is given? That is 60 kilometer, I think. Yeah, 60 kilometer. If she travels 60 kilometers distance by train and she travel total of 300 kilometers, then obviously she is traveling 240 kilometers. That means the remaining kilometers, remaining distance by bus. So therefore distance traveled by bus is 240 kilometers, because she travels total of 300 kilometers, right? Total of 300 kilometers, and 300 kilometers will be obtained by adding 240 and 60, because 60 kilometers by trains I said, and 240 by remaining distance by bus. So these two together is 300 kilometers. So we are writing this 240 kilometers. This figure is not given in the question, so you have to understand the figure. Okay, understand the question and have to figure out. Now you know that speed equals to distance by time. Speed equals to distance by time. So the same formula we are going to apply here to get the equation. So therefore time taken to travel by train, T1. Okay, T1, time taken will be speed into distance, right? Or distance by speed. Time taken will be distance by, yeah, speed. So by train it is said, what is the distance traveled by bus? By train, that is 60 kilometers, and the distance traveled by, and the time taken, and the speed, time will be distance by speed, right? Distance by speed. So distance traveled by train is 60 kilometers, and the speed of the train was taken as x kilometer. per hour. So 60 by x will be the time taken. Okay, then again time taken to travel by bus, that is T2. Distance by speed, again distance by speed. What was the distance traveled by bus? That is 240. What was the speed of the bus? Y. So this is the time, this is the time, this is hour, this is also hour, and this two time together is 4 hours as in the question given. So according to question, T1 plus T2 will be equals to 4 hours as given in the question. So T1, what is T1 here? 60 by x. What is T2 here? That is 240 by y is 4 hour. We can name it as a question number 1, or else all these are divisible by 4, right? All these are divisible by 4. So we can divide it by 4 to reduce the equation, okay? If you divide it by 4, it is 15 by x. If you divide it by 4, then it will be 60 by y. And if you further divide it by 4, then it will be 1. Now you can make it as a question number 1. This is our first equation, okay? 15 by x plus 60 by y is equals to 1. That is the first equation. Now similar way, from case 2 we will get the second equation, and obtaining the second equation we can solve the equation 1 and equation number 2. Okay, so hope you have understood up to here. Now second case, before starting second case, I would like to say you that you can copy this all. Case 1 equation we have obtained. Now case 2 we are going to find out the equation. Okay, so for which I'm going to use this other part of the board. If you have understood this portion, then it will be easier now to make the second equation. The same way I'm going to rub this portion. Okay, hope you have written this all part. This portion I have rubbed. Case 2 I am writing this side only. Yeah, case 2. In this case, in the second case, look at, in the second case she traveled 100 km by by train. Okay, Gitu traveled 100 km by train, and remaining distance she traveled by bus as given in the question. Okay, so case 2 will write. Case 2, distance traveled by train is equals to 100 km. Distance traveled by bus, remaining kilometer, that is 200 kilometers. Okay, time taken to travel by train, again T1. Distance by speed, what was the distance to travel? That is 100 km. And what was the speed of train? Speed of train was x. So 100 by x hours. And the time taken to travel by bus T2, that was again distance by speed. What was the distance she traveled by bus? In the second case she traveled 200 kilometers by bus. So distance will be 200. What was the speed of the bus? The speed of the bus was considered as y. So 200 by y. This much hours. Alright. Now according to question, now she travels this 300 kilometers partly by train, 100 kilometer by train, and remaining 200 kilometers by bus. Then she takes 10 minutes more than 4 hours. So 4 hours plus 10 minutes. Okay, 4 hours and 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 4 hours and 10 minutes. So let us convert this 10 minutes into also hour form. Here T1 is 100 by x, T2 is 200 by y. Alright, so, and this is 4 hours and 10 minutes, 4 hours and 10 minutes, plus 10 minutes is 10 by 60 hour. We have converted it into hours. Alright, 1 by 6, then 6 4 times 24 plus 1 is 25. 100 by x, way to write, I'm writing this side, okay. We have obtained 100 by x plus 200 by y is equals to, this will be 6 4 times 24 plus 1 is 25, 25 by 6. All these are divisible by 25. So if you divide them by 25, then it will be 4 by x plus 8 by y is equals to 1 by 6. This is another equation we have obtained, that is equation number 2. Suppose equation number 2. Now equation number 1 we had 15 by x plus, what was there, 60 by y is equals to something, that was 4 is equals to 1. Okay, and the second question we have obtained, that is 4 by x plus 8 by y is equals to 1 by 6. So this is the second case and second equation we have obtained. After obtaining the second equation, we can solve these two equations to get the value of x and y. Okay, so I have written these two equations obtained in case 1 and case 2. After this, we have to solve these two equations to get the value of x and y, that means speed of the train and the speed of the bus. We will write it as let 1 by x is equals to a and 1 by y is equals to b. Then this was equation number 1, this was equation number 1, this was equation number 2. I have written in order. Okay, so equation 1 will give us what then? If 1 by x is equals to a, 1 by x is equals to a, then it will be 15a. Alright, and this will be 60y, that will be 60b is equals to 1. That is equation number, or new question named as equation number 3. And equation number 2 implies this will become 4 times a and this will become 8 times b. It will be 1 upon 6. Just cross it, then it will become 6 4 times. Wait, if we can do anything more than this. No, let it be 24a plus 48b is equals to 1. That will be, suppose, equation number 4. Now solving equation 3 and equation 4, exactly you will get the value of a and b, which will in turn give you the value of x and y. These are very simple now. I think you can solve it, even though I'll show you. Equation 3 will give you substitution. You can use any method, cross multiplication, substitution, elimination, any method you can use to solve these two questions, okay, to get the value of a and b, and finally the value of x and y. Okay, so equation 3 we have taken 15 times a is equals to 1 minus 60b. I am writing here, 60b is taken that side. A will be equals to 1 minus 60b upon 15. Clear? Now this is equation number 5 I have considered. Equation 5, this a value I am going to substitute here in equation number 4. Alright, so equation 4 will imply 24 times a. What is a we have? We have a is 1 minus 60b whole divided by 15, then plus 48b is equals to 1. Okay, so this will be 24 minus if you cross it, then directly you can write it as okay, take an LCM and cross multiply together, we have written. Alright, now this 24 will go that side, it will be 1440, double of this will be 1441, 144, yeah. So minus 720 will be left, this will go that side. 15 minus 24, 15 minus 24, minus 7 20b, and it will be 549. Minus minus cancelled. B will be 9 by 7, 20. What was B considered? B was 1 by y. So where there is B, we can substitute it by 1 by y. That is 1 by 80. So y will be what? Y will be 80. Alright. So y is the distance, y is the speed of the bus, and speed of the bus is 80 kilometer per hour, 80 kilometer per hour. Then value of A we need to find out. Value of, after finding the value of y, we can find out the value of x directly here. Substituting the value of y here, we can find out the value of x directly. So equation 2 implies we will write equation 2 implies we will write 4 by x plus 8 by y. What was y? 80 is equals to, what is there? 1 by 6. It's 10 times. 4 by x, 1 by 10 will go that side. 1 by 6 minus 1 by 10. Hope you have understood. This will be LCM, we can write 30 also, we could write 60. I am writing 60 10 times minus 6. So 4 by x, 4 by 60. 4 cancelled from both the sides. X will be equals to 60. So what was the speed considered? Speed of the train was considered as x, and x is found to be 60. That means the speed of the train is 60 km per hour, and the speed of the bus was considered as y, and y is found to be 80. That means the speed of the bus is 80 km per hour. So you can now conclude it as, therefore the speed of the train is 60 km per hour and the speed of the bus is, yes, 80 km per hour. Okay, so this way we can solve the question. One more question was left, that is exercise 3.5, the last question, that is word problem. It was left. So let us solve in this video itself the same question, and after this chapter will be completely over. After that we can go to the next chapter, that is chapter 4, quadratic equation, in our next video. So for which let us first complete this chapter. Only one question is left from exercise 3.5, the last word problem that was left in the previous video. So let us do it here itself, and let us close this chapter with this question. Okay, let us first understand the question. The question is area of a rectangle gets reduced by 9 square units if its length is reduced by 5 units, and the breadth is increased by 3 units. If we increase the length by 3 units and breadth by 2 units, the area increased by 67 square units. You were asked to find the dimensions of the rectangle, for which I have first written let the length be x and breadth be y. Therefore area will be length into breadth, that is x into y. Okay, so up to here hope you have understood. Now let us apply the conditions according to question. The first condition is given as if the area get reduced by 6 square units if the length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 9 units. Okay, length is reduced by 5 units, length is reduced by 5 units, x is reduced by 5 units, x minus 5, and breadth is increased by 3 units, breadth is y, so y is increased by 3 units. Then in the previous area, that was xy, area is reduced by 9 units, 9 square unit, the area is reduced, okay, reduced. When the length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 3 units, this is the new length x minus 5 and this is the new breadth y plus 3. Length into breadth, the area will be reduced by, earlier it was xy, now it will be reduced by 9 square unit. So x into y will be xy plus 3 times x minus 5 times y minus 15 is equals to xy minus 9. This xy will be cancelled. 3 times x minus 5 times y, this 15 goes that side, it will become positive 15. 15 minus 9 will be 6. So this is a new equation number 1, the first equation. Okay, one more condition is given, so we'll write also if we increase the length by 3 units and breadth by 2 units, length and breadth both are increased now. Earlier the length was x, now it is increased by 3 units, so x plus 3. And breadth is increased by 2 units. Earlier the breadth was y, now it is increased by 2 units, that is y plus 2. Now the area is increased by, earlier it was xy, now it is increased by 67 units, 67 square units. This is the new length, this is the new breadth, new length into new breadth, area plus 67, area is increased. So x into y is xy, let us multiply once again, x into 2 is twice x, 3 into y is thrice y, plus 3 into 2 is 6, is equals to xy plus 67. This xy gets cancelled, we have twice x plus thrice y, 6 will go that side. I'm writing this side, twice x plus thrice y, the 6 comes this side, that is 67 minus 6, twice x plus thrice y is equals to 61, that is equation number 2. A new equation, that is equation number 2. Now we have two equations, look at here, equation number 1, that is thrice x minus 5y is equals to 6, and the new equation, that is equation 2, that is twice x plus thrice y is equals to 61, that is equation number 2. Now solving these two equations, you will get the value of x and y, which will give you the length and breadth of this rectangle. Okay, dimensions of the rectangle. Dimensions means you need to find out the length and measure of length and breadth. Alright, so it's a very simple one. Any method you can apply, substitution would be better, I think. So let us apply such substitution here, or elimination also you can do. No need, substitution is better. So equation 1 implies, I am writing here, thrice x is equals to 6 plus 5y, 6 plus 5y, x keeping this side, 3 is taking that side, 6 plus 5y by 3. Suppose it is equation number 3. Now let us substitute the value of x in this equation, that is equation 2 implies. Equation 2 implies 2 times x. X is 6 plus 5y by 3 plus thrice y is equals to 61. Okay? 2 into 6 is 12. 2, 5, 10. Y. 3 times 9. Y. 3, 61. 12, let us shift that side, this will be 19y. 12, let us shift that side, that is 183 minus 12. $171. 9 times. Clear? So y will be 171 by 19, that is 9 times. Y is equals to 9. Let us substitute the value of y in this equation, equation number 3. Equation 3 will give you x is equals to 6 plus 5 into y. Y is 9 we have obtained by 3. So 6 plus 45, 51 by 3. 17. So x is 17 and y is 9. X is 17 units and y is 9 unit. Length is 17 unit. Okay, so you can conclude it as, therefore length is equals to 17 units and breadth is equals to 9 units. As the answer. Okay, So we were asked to find out the dimensions of the rectangle. Dimensions means length of the rectangle as well as the breadth of the rectangle. Length is considered as x, and x is obtained as 17. So you can conclude it as, therefore the length is equals to 17 units. You can write centimeter, meter, kilometer, etc. You cannot write because it is not mentioned. Then y is obtained as 9, so you can write breadth equals to 9 units. Okay, so with this solution we have finished this chapter. All the questions of this chapters are completed. I have tried to solve all the questions in my videos. Hope you have enjoyed, you have understood. In my next video we will start at chapter 4, that is quadratic equations. So hope you will enjoy and keep watching the videos. Keep practicing the mathematics also. Okay, so thank you.